forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside of me. Finally, with your baby, I figured finally, I'm happy to be.
All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing to start this game. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Got for big yards on the right side. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Young up 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Play action now, Young. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover
And
him.
he gets in, touchdown! The Panthers finish off an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Walker now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Ready. Trap 50, Trap Cougar 19.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line.
On the double.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Cuffs. This is Xavier Legette. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Young. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Legette working the left side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On play action, here's Young. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Milroe looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st down, ball at the 36. Pistol now for Milroe. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
That's dropped underneath. Walker. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Viking 18. Ready.
Holding short, it's Milroe. Getting out to his left. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Trying for it with Milroe. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks lower the deficit to a single possession. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Young on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Cowboy 80.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Jump off caught by his back. And now the small gain up to about the 32. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. In the hands of Horton, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's Walker on the option. And having gained about a handful there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Milrow hangs on to it. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Walking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go.
Young looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. From the 32. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Yellow. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yuck. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Off the mark there. Incomplete pass. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Young. It's his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
From left side, Sanders has it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Milroe now to throw. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the pistol, give here to Walker. Across midfield to the 45. Past the 25. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, right, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
38, set. 33, yellow, set.
On first down, here comes Brooks.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Yellow, 43.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Let's go. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 6. Viking 18.
Milrow with it on first. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Get it.
First down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Red.
From the gun, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Let's go. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. And the defender comes away with it. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on. Set. Hut. Hut.
The final throw before the break. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
60 by.
2nd and 10 now. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Walker on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready?
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Milroe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Now it's Milroe. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie us up 28-all.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we ready?
Play action now, Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap out of Young. He has the first over the middle. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grabbed a lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready? Hop.
Pistol now for Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, only quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Hold it ready.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Flash. 19. Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Let's go.
From the 37. Oh, skip ball. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On third down, Walker. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Pass all 80. 19. Charger.
Early
19,
movement along the
Charger.
right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go.
Milrow looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. Complete to Walker on the check down. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
From the 36. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut it to 1 late in the third. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hut, hut.
He's got it on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That looked like they were trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Ready?
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Ready?
Back to throw it. It's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4. Young on the play action. Cut down the field. Miguel. He's got it in the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Trying again following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready?
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. So that brings up 4th and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throw is caught by the back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
60 back to 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Seven Pirates, let's go.
From the gun, Milroe. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on. 60 Bobcats, 19 Tiger, 9.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's unlock line.
First and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on third and goal.
Cougar 19. Get it. Ready.
Trying to run it with Walker. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
For a Carolina Panther.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Number ready. Here we go.
Again, it's Brooks. He still has room inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Milrow from the gun. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Ready?
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Timberwolf.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running with Walker again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Walker off his own read. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Walker on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Ready, ready.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Hey. Ready, ready.
Staying with Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 5th defensive back out there now, defending this lead on 3rd and goal.
Go. Bronco 80, go.
To throw. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
Let's go. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute.
Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle.
So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he Takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's cut.
Setting up to pass. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here we go. Smash. Red. 45. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Huh?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Ready.
Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. All right, so he stops the clock, but seconds still ran off on a gain of, only 3 or 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now. 10 black. 10.
He'll look to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down. Blue. 32. Ready.
Throwing now. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So on to decide the game. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So the Panthers pick up the win here. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte. finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my